Hey, boys and girls, Jeff Dickinson here. Guess what I scored? Oh, yes! I finally got one. I've been wanting one of these since 2016 when it first came out, and everybody got screwed except for, well, the scalpers. So, at the stroke of midnight, Thursday night, Friday morning, I went to Walmart and I got me one of these. It was in a box of 5, and the box was pretty dusty, and I was like, what's up with the house cleaning issue, you know? So the lady was opening it, she was dusting, literally dirt, dust kind of residue off the box, and then she cut it open. And inside, of course, were 5 of these inside one box. And I asked her, I was like, why is the box so dirty? And she's like, well, it's been in the back for a while. And I was like, really? Okay. And I get home, play the game, but the next day it kind of bothered me. I was at work thinking about it. It's like, something's going on here. Why? Something's not sitting right. And I come back home, Friday evening, play the game again, and then woke up Saturday thinking, God, it's still bothering me. Well, I decided to look at the date. I don't know if you can see this, but it says 2016. I hope you guys can see it. So, if it's copyrighted 2016, and this is a re-release, it should have 2016, 2018. If you're going by copyrights. So, once again, this is not sitting well with me. So I call up Walmart, and I tell them, hey, I was down there, Friday morning at 12 midnight, scored a Nintendo Classic, and it's the box you had it in was really dirty. And, of course, I always want to make sure my system was working okay, but I didn't get your extended warranty, but I still have a few days to bring it back if I have any issues, right? They're like, well, sure. I was like, well, why was the box so dirty? And they said, well, because Nintendo had us stop selling it and then put it in our stock, and then they said that they'll request it back if need be. Otherwise, they'll let us know when we could sell it again. That's when I was like, really? Really, Nintendo? Shame on you, man. There's a lot of gamers out there that really wanted this. Stock was available, and you pulled the plug just so the scalpers could make their freaking money? This ain't cool, man. I mean, those guys are selling this for $300 and less or more. It ain't right. So I went ahead, I was remembering back in September when the Super Nintendo came out. Got one of those in November. And of course, I don't know if you can see this. It has am I holding it right? Hold on. It has the copyright date of 2017. So I went back to Walmart today and asked if they still had some Nintendo Classics. And they said no, they're waiting for their shipment. And I asked if they had any Super Nintendos, and they said, no, we're waiting for a shipment as well. We were sold out for a while, and it's supposed to be coming in. So as I'm there, I'm talking to the lady a little bit more exclusively. He's like, so you're supposed to get a shipment when again? Because this came out on the 29th, and you're supposed to have enough inventory for both. And she's like, well, no, we had backup inventory, but we're still waiting for our first shipment. First shipment? Oh, Lord. So I decided to go to GameStop. Drove my ass over to GameStop and chat with the little lady behind the counter. I said, you have 5 boxes of these NES Classics. Can you bring them up here? I just want to see something about them. And she's like, well, sure. And so she brought all 5 up to the counter from behind the counter, and they're all 2016 copyright date. And I asked her, how long have you been here? She's like, I've been working here for about a year. I was like, okay, when did the truck come in with these? Because I was told you didn't have anything in stock, a few days before the 29th, and I was trying to figure out where to get one. And all of a sudden you got stock, but you said you didn't get a truck? She's like, well, no, they've been sitting in the back. And I was like, you've been here a year and you know it's been back there for a year? She's like, yeah, we got all kinds of stuff back there. We're told not to sell it, therefore we don't sell it. So, once again, GameStop, shame on you. Walmart, shame on you. But most importantly, dude, Nintendo, you screwed a lot of cool gamers. And some of these gamers actually went out and purchased from these scalpers. Ain't cool at all. So, anybody out there who actually got an actual new Nintendo NES, please tell me if you got one that has not a date of 2016. Because we've been buying all of our stock that's been held back from Walmart, Target, Best Buy. I mean, I swear to God, I didn't look into Best Buy, I didn't look into Target, but I know for a fact that if Walmart, a huge company, GameStop, another huge company, was holding back inventory, I'm pretty sure the other folks were too. If not, they were held somewhere at some warehouse. So, buyer beware. Hey, my system works just fine. I'm happy to have it, but we didn't have to go through all this misery waiting for this another date to come around to build up the hype to give Nintendo my hard-earned money because they already had it. Because I really wanted one in 2016. And in 2017, I really wanted one. And that was the stock that was issued. So, all of us who have a re-released, well, so-called re-released, has the same system with the same short-ass cord, with the same issues that they had when it first got released. And I swear to God, anybody out there has anything different than 2016, leave a comment below. Tell me differently. But other than that, man, I'm happy. I scored. I got my NES Classic like I always wanted. And of course, been playing my Super Nintendo Classic just to get me by. And I just think that Nintendo's business practices could have been a lot better. So, leave your comments and thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. Oh, and by the way, if you want to score one, BrickSeeker is the best website to use. I'll put the link below as well. And just log in. I believe it has Walmart and Target only. Type in the SKU number of the, well, not SKU, well, it's SKU number or the UPC. So the UPC for Nintendo is right here. Or you can look up online and type in your zip code, and it'll tell you all the Walmarts and all the Targets that have it in stock and how many they have and if it's available or not and whatnot. But always when you check the inventory, still make that phone call. Make sure that it is correct, because most of the time it is. I mean, it's been on the money. But just want you guys to know, don't waste your time driving around store to store. Just make a phone call or use BrickSeek. So, down below, leave the link. Thank you guys for hanging with me, for being with me, and supporting me. Especially, during this time that's really confusing. Nintendo really should have handled business a lot better. They just, they're just not doing the right thing. And it's uncool. Alright, man. I'm going to play some old school Nintendo, man. Donkey Kong, it's on. Laters, guys.